I kind of avoid being on Instagram a lot. That's up to me. It's not up to a content creator go Instagram but stop post up because it's like lento leyo ukuthi abantu bathi Instagram makes us feel insecure. grow up and stop consuming that content. If we are into it's not working for you, stop it. You can't be blaming other people. So to answer your question, people, it's up to the person. If you want content we consume it too much, stop. That's how I feel. I mean, I love and hip hop Atlanta. But ngiyabona ukuthi labantu bagcwele inhlamba nempilo abayiphilayo toxic. I can't be consuming love and hip hop consistently throughout the day watching it. What am I doing to myself? Exactly. So I feel like
umuntu rap.
Hey. Rapper.
Yo, Sister K.
Yeah,
it's drops young 16 years. Yo, what up? We're back again with another episode of the Symposium Podcast.
We need that.
So in this week's episode, we have Khanyi Sibande.
Khanyi Sibande.
Yeah, that's. This is for the content. This is a Symposium Podcast. You know our channel today, so I'm respectful, you know.
Okay,
and it's a Women's Month, so this is a Women's Month edition. Yeah, guys. So anyway, man, like, how are you, Sis Khanyi?
I'm good.
Sis Khanyi. From now on, Sis Khanyi.
To a teenager and people in their very early 20s, not you guys.
There's
no I'm facing 30.
I'm running out of 20s.
I'm looking at my 30s like this.
Serious? How does it feel?
It feels good. It feels okay. I don't know. I've never had a problem with growing up, Mina. I've accepted ukuthi ukukhula kuyenzakala. As long as I see some sort of progress in my life, in my thinking, then ngishap. Yeah.
Hey, got to khuluma ezinye izinto very valuable.
This is a very wise person.
Yeah, you know.
It's very fitting guest for
dog. I mean, like, you know, this is the symposium. This
words
is why
of wisdom.
You know,
5 minutes in, Baba.
I'm dropping them.
Like
what?
Dropping gems. 2 minutes in.
Yeah.
Dropping gems.
Imagine in 10 minutes.
Okay. But anyway, man, you good. Thank you for coming and gracing us with your presence. And yeah man, I mean, like, angazi funish Zulu.
Guys,
I think the best way to introduce who Khanyi Sibande is to say this podcast started during the filming of one of her videos.
Yes,
that's the
found
best
in the head. So this
so we're filming some content
for a channel. So we actually started the idea.
Decided to do this,
So we decided to bring her as a guest namhlanje, and
10 years later, by the way.
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
10 years.
Guys, I've been waiting for my invitation.
Yeah, but we wanted it to be standard.
And also the equipment, you know, like
because I was definitely not going to come lighting. No. Excuse me.
Do you think
I am not coming there?
Wow.
I'm so offended by this one. Yes, I'm so offended.
I'm sorry, I'm joking.
Yeah, man. But anyway, I don't think this will be a serious episode. Yes,
it's not gonna be serious.
But it is serious because she's dropping gems here and there. You know. But in all honesty, we really appreciate you being here.
Yeah.
You know
Thank
us,
you guys. I also like. It means a lot getting an invitation because I know Nami from myself. I don't just invite people whose opinion I don't value. So getting an invitation means a lot. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
And Duduze and Vuyo thinking that Unengondo means a lot.
Wow.
Because they're smart.
Wow. Profound words.
Hey,
wow.
Dog gems.
Khanyi Sibande roll on post. Man, you actually scrap man.
Anyway, Anyway, so let me just start the podcast, you right?
Yes.
So now, obviously, we know you as someone who's in the media space. also YouTuber, you know, almost
content creator. Figure like I shoot my video.
Hey,
I'm
trying to be serious here. Oh, people are waiting for the podcast and the gems.
This is it.
Oh, this is it.
Wait,
okay,
no
right.
more.
Yo, bruh.
Yeah, but she's a content creator.
Yeah.
I mean, probably know by now based on what you are saying already.
Yeah.
She creates content.
Yeah.
And channel you should go and subscribe as well.
Please, guys, like
we'll leave the link
under the description.
Yeah.
I beg you guys to go and subscribe.
Okay,
But, yeah.
what is your channel like? What should they expect to find?
Yeah,
when
that's
they
that.
Minashem, guys, I feel like I don't really have a niche there.
Yeah.
Because as a person, as you guys know me,
Yeah.
I'm a person that has multiple interests.
Yeah.
So my channel's also the same way. I sometimes have like your conversations, your like Christian centered conversations.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I just have general conversations maybe about mental health, my own journey. So a lot of things I center them around my life and my own experiences and the experiences of those around me, because I'm
Yeah.
and then also now recently this year I've started doing vlogs because I see that people enjoy them, and I also actually enjoy doing them, showing like because a lot of people that vlog like are luxury content creators, and it's not relatable for majority of us, right?
I also feel like that's how your content is relatable for an average, like
an average. I'm not an average person, but no, like honestly, for a normal South African, like I earn a normal salary. Like isn't a lot of things about my life are very normal and regular. So vlogging isn't my experiences. So it's something. Vlogging is something that I recently started, but I'm really getting into it and enjoying it.
Because you'll find cooking videos in there.
Yes, like there's so many things.
They help us.
You find a lot of things in there.
To simplify cooking for people, because you can't be having a chicken stew every day. There are many ways that you can make the chicken and
chicken
even
stew in it.
No, you can't be doing that. There are many ways that, and also it's simple food that ama ingredients wakhona isn't esihlale sinazo endlini majority of the time. I try to do that ukuthi ngiyenze izinto engazi ukuthi in a normal household izinto lezi zikhona okungaba zikho angeke zikudle kakhulu in your pocket. So that's what the girl does on the content side.
So go and check it out, guys.
And on the professional side?
On the professional side, I am. No, I can't say this now. There's a change happening in my position, but I can't really mention it now.
Tell us the old one.
The old one, I'm an ad operations manager. So basically what I do is making sure that your adverts go live. And managing that, like also doing the campaign management. So on the professional side, that's what I do. And then soon, we don't know what's gonna happen.
Something big is happening.
Something is happening. It's obvious. I can't mention it here right now.
And it's on record. So
understand.
Unless it's off record.
Next thing, my boss sees this at when we are papa.
And you never know, You never know who might check this out.
Exactly. So, professionally, that's what I do. I'm in advertising.
So, growing up in that space, like, who cool in that environment?
Like in
ad space.
In the advertising space. It's been very nice for me because I've always known, the thing about me is that I've always known that I want to be in media one way or the other, right? Not really, I wasn't really sure exactly what I wanted to do, but what I did know is that go media, that's where I want to be. So getting this job was it was also a blessing. Can I tell the story?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, anyway, I was unemployed for like 3 years. You guys know, I was unemployed for a while. So, and then when I got this job, I was hired for a company that worked mostly in social media. I was doing firstly I was managing the dashboard there. Nothing serious, right? And then like 2 months later in that job, I got promoted to a quality assurance manager. And then while I was still there were some hiccups happening within the company. They had to close the company down. And I don't know why I was so confident I'm not going to lose my job. Like, these people in my mind, I was like, they are going to find me a job there, because I work for a big media group. So there are different companies
smaller
within
companies,
yes, like different media companies there. So I was like, no, I know I'm going to get a job here within this company. And then that happened. I was never out of a job. Thank God for that. Like, I was never, because that was my biggest concern, because I can't be unemployed for so long, get a job for like a few months and then lose it again, you know. And then I got the job where I work at the advertising. It's within that. I was an operations assistant, and then that was supposed to be like for a while, I think. And then before I knew it, I got a proper contract like ad operations manager. Nice. And then now I'm moving again. So it's been to answer your question, it's been good to see for me to see myself grow in that space, because it's also I also thinking into that has been a blessing, is that I work in an environment that values hard work. They are not intimidated by a person like me, because one thing that I know about myself is I'm a hard worker and I get things done. So if I am in a team of people that are weak-minded, it gets intimidating for them, and then tension and stuff. So I've been lucky to the environment that I work in is very open to the person that I am, and Ganjalo, they are able to see to see my efforts and my hard work, and me getting rewarded for all my hard work. So seeing myself grow in that space has been amazing, and I still want to see myself, because I feel like I'm still at the beginning. I'm not where I want to be. I mean, obviously, say a bit, not really young, but I'm youngish, you know.
Not really young. That didn't sound really nice. Not really young.
Not really young, but I'm youngish. But so I still want to, you know, see there's more that I want for myself.
Oh, man,
so inshallah.
Interesting. I'm a bit more interested in the content creator. Like, I feel like we are moving the world generally. We are moving to less and less private life, so to speak. So in a sense, most people are content creators in one way or the other. Even if you don't see yourself as a content creator.
I think everyone is a content creator. That's what I think.
So what differentiates, like, what, I know there are levels to the game. I know there are levels. Kukona labo WhatsApp status. Kona, like, where do you see this content creator space in the future? Because I think at some point it's going to be it's already a huge industry, but I think it's gonna be one of the biggest industries we have. Like, how do you see that changing here
in South Africa? My answer is the same thing that you said. I'm joking. I think I have flu, so I'm so busy. And ngithole la mangifika because someone whose name I shall not mention une flu. Okay, anyway, I think that the content creation space is going to grow, particularly the video content creation. I think is going to grow, Mina. That's what I think. People enjoy consuming content by Bugele. Kufana nani your podcast. I don't really listen to the podcast. I watch the podcast. So that's how it is. So I think it's definitely still going to grow. A lot of people are opening channels, starting their channels, growing very quickly also, and people are actually watching their videos. So it's not into Yoguti, you opening a channel and then if you have like 10,000 subscribers, you're probably getting your 7,000 views on a video, which is a big thing. So I think it's really growing, and a lot of people will be making already there are a lot of people that are making a lot of money from content creation, but I think it's going to because normally it's just they make a lot of money on Instagram and TikTok. But I think
YouTube.
But I think brands are going to start seeing like the value in YouTube because a lot of people that are big on Instagram started on YouTube, like their channels were growing, and then my Instagram and then they also start focusing on their Instagram more because it brings in money, which makes sense. So they do the YouTube for the fun, because they love doing YouTube, and then they do Instagram as the job. So I think brands will also start seeing good. Actually, there's a lot of value in YouTube. There's
so
value in.
We still have a chance.
No, you do. I still have a chance. There's value in longer format. Longer format videos. So Kuluma the advertiser manje in.
We are taking notes.
People remember, like with an advert, they remember an ad that is longer than an ad that is very short, right? There's more memory lapo, and obviously in memory, when people remember your ad, it drives purchase intent or consideration. Yes.
I know. It's marketing.
So I think brands will also see that. So there's the value in longer format type of content. Understand? If a person is sitting down, like if they have a brand partnership, for example, with Yamsne, for example, you're looking at me like you don't know her.
No.
Oh, okay, it's fine, guys.
I only know the Symposium Podcast.
Yams is a big influencer. So she was akhuluma Dawn just as a passing thing. Ne? And then it actually influenced people to go and buy it. So think of this. If Dawn has a brand, whatever, with brand partnership with Yams, ne? And then they work together, and then Yams jalo siyambona kuma vlog wakhe uyayigcobisa idoni yakhe makaqeda ukugeza ugcobisa yona iyahlala in our mind. It's top of mind kimi mangifika shop ngithi Yams is always using this, let me try it out. So I think more brands are going to start seeing that because I don't know, for me, maybe I'm the problem. I don't find Instagram has a huge impact.
There's no substance to the type of content.
Yes.
Like, it's just
for me it's very
short attention span.
Yes. And also I feel like Abantu, yes, I know that people pour their hearts out, but I don't think it's the same as YouTube. The way I see people are so dedicated to their YouTube channels. I'm busy. I love my channel so much. I create content. It doesn't make me any money, but I'd never do that with Instagram.
Any money yet?
Yet. It's not making me any money yet, right? But I am so dedicated to it. I love it. I'd never pour the same attention to Instagram. I would never do that. So I think brands, that's how I see Gucci brands are gonna start seeing the value in longer format content, and they're going to start investing in that content, and not just
they better start looking at the Symposium Podcast.
They better start looking at long form.
They should, long format content. I mean, that's how I think content in South Africa is going to. The more kunama younger brand managers, people who actually understand social media,
people who actually consume the media.
Content. Because I mean, I almost said someone's name. I was thinking of my bosses. I don't think so and so watches YouTube, and they are decision makers. They understand that in these type of industries, they are decision makers. So Tina, when we are manje must be cooler and getting better positions. It is definitely no.
Miss Berry.
Definitely. So it's up to us now, younger people who consume this content. Actually, I feel like YouTube has more impact for me. So maybe let us try having a longer partnership with this person for their YouTube videos.
Are there any fears of the market being saturated? Like, channel
yes, it's saturation already ikona, but I feel like it's
long form. I don't think.
I think there are so many people that have. Okay, you know what? A lot of people are creating the same type of content, so I think it depends on the content that you're making. For you guys, I don't think it's going to, as much as there are many guys who have podcasts, but they talk about girls and bums and like isn't this. So in that way, depending on what your focus is, I don't think ukuthi kungaba that bad ukuthi ngaba really
always
saturated.
try Shem.
Yeah. Question from my side.
Yeah.
As much as there are a lot of content creators,
Yes.
do you think it's at some time in life it has some sort of effect kumuntu consume njalo without actually releasing the information? Let's say, for example, Mameli podcast manje, Symposium Podcast, we're talking advertising. Jiggy down the line, we're talking about aliens. Jiggy down the line, we're talking about education. Do you think, like, do we give people the enough space of time where they release the content in their, like?
I feel like it's up to the individual to give themselves space.
Yeah.
It's not up to you as the content creator. You are trying to put out your content.
Yeah.
You are trying to get to a place where you can monetize. So are you telling me now, if you guys had 100,000 subscribers and you know that Standard Bank, for example, is sponsoring this podcast, Uzolinda uthi, no, let's give them time. We just had a video now to digest. A person,
Standard Bank, we increase the frequency. Skip 3 episodes a week.
So I feel like Mina, it's up to the person. To Moses as a person. I know that there are certain, like for me, for example, I'm not an Instagram person because I feel like the content there is very
shallow.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
And I understand the person that I am, so I kind of avoid being on Instagram a lot. That's up to me. It's not up to a content creator who Instagram but stop poster because it's like lento leyo ukuthi abantu bathi Instagram makes us feel insecure. grow up and stop consuming that content. If we are into it's not working for you, stop it. You can't be blaming other people. So to answer your question, people, it's up to the person. If you bona ngathi content we consume it too much, stop. That's how I feel. I mean, I love and hip hop Atlanta. But ngiyabona ukuthi labantu bagcwele inhlamba nempilo abayiphilayo toxic. I can't be consuming love and hip hop consistently throughout the day watching it. What am I doing to myself? Exactly. So I feel like
umuntu rap.
Hey. Rapper.
Yo, Sister K. It's drops young 16 years.
So yes, I feel like it's up to the as a person, guys, we have to take urgency of our own lives. We can't be blaming other people who go, no, they post a lot of content, I don't get a break. Are they forcing you to press that button? No one is forcing you. You watch because you want to.
Actually, I think
exactly. Watch till the end.
Yeah.
And I want to go back to like where your content cannot now, but when the channel started.
When I started, yes.
I think your focus was around content, Christian centered content.
Yes.
Why?
Why was that?
Why that?
I struggled to find Christian content, right? And I feel like okay, khona umfundisi oyele wakhuluma ukuthi sometimes we feel like certain dominions, and I'm not saying dominions as in churches or whatever, I'm saying literal dominions, kingdom of light, kingdom of darkness. We think that the kingdom of darkness is dominating. It's only because Tina as Christians are not taking part of things that we should be. Like you see a lot of kingdom of darkness things on TV, but there's very little content that is consumed that is Christian outside of church and listening to music, right? So I think it's important to have platforms where we are actually consuming good Christian content, because honestly speaking, the only time we see pastors in a good light is in our church, magame epulpiti na shumayela, right? Outside of that, is there any good thing that you know about any pastor or famous? In this is bonayo ngabo badlisa abantu inyoka, all of that. That is the thing that dominates, and then people bazo they'll feed on that. Pastors are fake, pastors are what.
So you sort of have to change the conversation around Christianity by releasing
content,
valuable content. Like we need, I feel like Mina, very personally, I don't feel like I'm doing enough, right? But I'm trying, right? And then also I feel like we need more Christian
content.
Yeah, Umpumi naye does. She's the only person engamthola. Yena no yols, but who yols also has like other things that she's focusing on, but she does have that focus on Christian, Christian content. And also Mpumi is the one big person when we speak of big YouTubers. But now I've seen there are a lot of Christian channels that I've seen that are actually like having good conversations that I feel like we should be having, good and honest conversations. And like a Christian life is not like this boring bad thing. Go to Siguma no.
It's not a cult.
Exactly, like it's not that.
Were you scared, like obviously like starting the Christian, like obviously Mokala, like Christian channel, and then you producing content in. Do you think like were you scared good at some point Mohlana no mutastraten and you're not doing what you're talking about on the channel, like good bazuk jaja?
No, I'm hardly scared of anything. Never
What
scared.
stage?
One thing about I face things.
Because
no,
okay,
no, sorry.
because it's common that to like the moment I see I automatically associate him with the Symposium Podcast.
Yes.
So everything that he's going to talk about, it's going to be geeky or something like that. So like
yeah, no, I hear your question. Like, okay, the thing is, I feel like I can't go and speak on my channel about something I peel. You understand? I should, like, as the word says, we should live a life worthy of the calling, right?
Yeah.
So the life that I live, not perfect at all, but I do not try to portray something I'm not. Like, I'm not going to portray, for example, Proverbs 31 woman. I know I'm not that girl, right? I know I'm not. So I'm not going to portray that.
You are the first person I hear to say this.
Admitting
it will never
publicly.
say this. I know I'm not. What?
I know I'm not a Proverbs 31 woman. I know that very well, and it's fine with me, right? I'm myself. I'm Khanyi Sibande, and that is what I present on my channel, right? And people that like my content are going to consume it. So I don't put myself under any form of pressure. Yes. And also, I think growing up in church helped me. I knew that church mothers didn't like me because of my personality. I'm outspoken. I'm not that. I don't know how to.
You have opinions and you're not scared of
saying them. So I think growing up in that environment helped me. I'll live my truth. I know what I live is not contrary to the word. If uNkulunkulu angama manje athi Khanyi yini le oyenzayo ngikhulumayo manje ngisho ngithi no ngikhuluma iqiniso lami. So I don't feel scared. I mean, obviously sometimes there are certain things uyasaba ukuthi ish, like for example, maybe if I have a braai with my siblings and then there's alcohol bayaphuza ngizosaba ukuveza because I don't want that, but also I'm with my siblings, it shouldn't matter. Nabantwana basekhaya, it shouldn't matter. So Ilona for me, no, I don't, no, not scared.
I didn't expect that you'd be scared, knowing you.
You know, hey.
Yeah, no, honestly, I don't care. And I know sometimes it sounds angati rude, but honestly, guys, the moment you always care about what other people think, what other people are saying, impilo yako iba extra harder, and you can't really do. I mean, there are certain times, obviously, uzo consider opinion yabantu, but it should be, please let it be not more than 10% of your time. Opinion yabantu. So
I agree.
But I think about the Symposium Podcast opinions, though, they matter.
Our opinions
matter.
What we tell you.
Okay. Okay, guys. This is
I've been looking forward to having conversations with people who grew up in church about this.
Yes. Grew up in church in what context? Because I feel like we all grew up in church.
Yeah. You'll get what I mean.
Okay.
I feel like I've taken some time to force myself not to look at things like a church person.
What?
Huh? But I try to look at culture as if I'm not part of any tribe. Like try to be objective about looking at things.
Yes.
And it looks to me like the church is slowly diminishing in the conversations of culture.
Yes.
Like we are no longer the biggest voice in culture as the
Yeah.
church. And it makes me feel scared for a Christianity. So I want to know from someone who grew up in church, is my observation right? And if it is, where do you see the role of church being in culture, like in 10 years time, for instance?
Okay, askisi ngifuna uku-understand kahle ne.
Yeah.
I understand your question, but
Yeah.
manje ngifuna uku-understand, are you talking about culture as like our African culture, or culture as the way that the world is living?
The way that things are operating in 2022.
Yeah.
How people talk, how people behave towards each other. At some
Yeah.
point, the church had a very big role on that. Like a lot of things were dictated by Inkonzo and the
Yeah.
Bible.
Yeah.
Our laws were informed by
Yes.
Christianity, and I feel like that is diminishing. It
Yes.
makes me scared ukuthi mhlambe in 100 years time the number of Christians is going to be very small compared to now.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know what you think about that.
I have two opinions here. First one is that I think our voice is diminishing because we are conforming too much as Christians.
Yeah.
And I think that's the reality. The life that we live as Christians, manje, asiben neqiniso nje, it's not the one that we were called to live, if we are being honest.
Yeah.
Especially as young people.
Yeah.
And then my second lona is that with laws and all of that, lezo khulumayo,
Yeah.
ngazi ukuthi guys, ningangikwateli. But I feel like we have to understand that yes, we believe in Christ, Tina.
Yes.
Christ is supreme
Yes.
to us, but not to everyone, right?
That's true.
So that I feel like in terms of laws that are created in a country,
Yeah.
it should not only be formed by one set of religion.
Yeah.
It should take into consideration everyone else. Muslims should be taken into considerations. Consideration. Sorry, guys. I know how to speak English. I'm sorry. Muslims should be taken into consideration. Whatever African religion should be taken into consideration. There should be a balance because the laws are not only governing us as Christians, they're governing people who have made the conscious decision to not be Christian. So, Mina, that's what I think. I think one side is that Tina ngogwethu, we are conforming. We are conformists nje. Lapho kufika khona kenziwa nje. Yeah, you just want to fit in everywhere. And you know what? The one thing that I've learned, guys, the one thing I've learned is that you honestly do not have to fit in anywhere. At my ripe old age, I've seen that.
Ripe old age.
You honestly do not have to fit in. There's a lot of beauty in you being you. People that are meant to be in your life will love you.
Yeah.
As you are. And so I think mina ma Christians nalento yokufuna ukuthandwa because you Christian, you know, you want to, so you want to do things as abanye abantu abazenza khona. You can still chill with people that are like having a great time in the club but not necessarily participate in everything that they are doing in the club. Ayikho into wrong ngokuya eklabini, but yilama actions ozoba so wayenza lawo. Or wayenza lapho conforming because you want to fit in. So that's what I think. Ukuthi we are conforming, and then also secondly, ukuthi we should also consider ukuthi South Africa is not a Christian
it's not
country.
A Christian governed country.
Yeah, Christian governed country. It's a legislature. Legislature of the government.
But it makes me scared, man. It makes me
I
feel
get
like
you. I get your question.
Christianity is gonna disappear at some point in time because I don't think it's something that's happening in this country only.
Yeah.
Like as someone who consumes media from all over the world, it looks like Umhlaba wonke is just
going against
not
it.
taking us seriously anymore.
No, but like, do you think that's how the Muslim people feel as well?
That's what I wanted to say. Guti, I always hear people who are like traditionalists, African traditionalists, say amasigo ayaphela because people are moving to. So I think it's a fear everyone has. As the world modernizes and
the laws are changing.
I agree with you, ne?
Yeah.
But I think what makes me even more scared is that everything is modernizing and we are not.
Yeah, no, we're not. No, that's true. The church is behind.
Yeah, the church is just not moving.
It is so behind. The
opinions
that are held in Mabandleni sometimes scare me.
At some point, I feel like most of them people, like, especially about Mabandleni, they're not exposed as much. In terms of traveling, in terms of at least in the same space.
Yeah.
So in order for you to change perception and idea about certain things, you have to be out there, get that information, because if you'd ask someone, you can go to a club and not partake.
Yeah.
Someone else would say, yeah, Satan. It's
so
true.
Everyone is modernizing except us.
Yes.
But do you think it's only us? Because
it's not only us, but I'm not concerned about even other kids.
Other people, you don't know.
Concerned about this one.
That's not much of your problem. That's not your problem.
Not my issue.
Not your house.
So, okay, if we were to modernize, what should we change, Joe? Like, what are we doing wrong?
What are we doing wrong?
Yeah, not in terms of maybe behave. Okay, like how are we thinking about the world incorrectly that stops us from modernizing? Because let's start
there.
The church. In the church.
I'm also part of the church, but we're differently. Okay, for me personally.
No, but I wish as a person that grew up in church, abantu the way they see the world, my opinion. So yes, you are young when obviously you'll see things differently. But Manjum Tutuzi is asking in the context of the church generally. Think of the opinions mhlambe unga agree nazo mhlambe enkonzweni or things that you've heard that make you cringe yabo. Hey,
like we've just had a conversation on Tombi just now. About about quote unquote the alphabet people.
Yes.
As Dave Chappelle says. We have not come to grips with the issue of the alphabet people in the church.
Another thing,
and we don't have
another
opinions.
Thing, I'm feeling also, if you're a pastor and you are for this thing, or you tend to lose a following. It's like, let's say a change of leadership in the church.
Sure.
If Khanyi is the leader now,
and
then Khanyi moves to a different church, in Khanyi's space, the people that were following Khanyi and Khanyi's ideals, I want to follow Khanyi. And then when I'm feeling my ideals, let's allow gay people in church. And then I
think mina inkinga iba sekutheni people are governing with their opinions, not governing from a place of love. Mina, that's what I think ukuthi abafundisi specifically, they should govern from a place of love and a place of inclusion. Okunye nokunye umuntu yena sokuuye noNkulunkulu. Yabo, because you can't tell me, as much as siyazi ukuthi God doesn't want this, God doesn't want that. But you can't tell me manje umuntu can't be coming to church and being free. They can't be free at church because they live a lifestyle that the pastor doesn't agree with. So I think if maybe we think of things from a place of love and inclusion, unganaki izinto ezingakufuni. If into iyakubhodha ithandazise mzalwane, ungabhizi uya kumduduzi uthi I have a problem, I think we should pray for brother Vuyo. Ufuna ukugosiphi holy gossip yole esiyikhuzayo.
Holy gossip.
Umuntu uzothi no, you know what, I'm worried about Ntombi. I think she's not living the life. But you're not praying for Ntombi, you're not doing anything as benefits Ntombi.
And you are also not living the life.
Exactly. And why are we acting like this one is bigger than? There are a lot of. Think of this, guys. Pastors will have a big problem with people in the LGBTQI plus community, but will never have a problem with a rapist or a person that they know is abusing umfazi wakhe esontweni. Rather, they will cancel those people eceleni, but they understand
and they don't speak openly about it as well.
They'll never speak openly about abuse. They'll never speak openly about rapists. Abantu maningi amabandla sizwa ukuthi people in leadership, not necessarily the head pastors, were raping young boys, young girls. That lento leya ikhulunywa ngayo kodwa umuntu makabe igay. Hayi.
He's with for the next I don't know how many years.
Magume umhlaba. So I think that's nje inkinga ukuthi we just hypocrites nje. That's what we are.
Yeah.
So
and I feel like our generation is judging us on how we handle these issues as the church.
Yeah.
The more we keep quiet, the more bathi laba. Love everyone. You love everyone.
But you don't love this one.
So it worries me. It worries me very much.
Yeah. Because I think if into siyibona ukuthi iyinkinga ezibandla, then we should be praying about it. If we are saying that a person being gay or lesbian or whatever is a problem, then we should be praying about it. Akumelanga ngabe thina si-intercede for the world. I'm sure we should be doing that. So we can't be talking about things mara in a judgmental standpoint and not actually doing anything about true. It. Yeah.
So which makes it true also if you saying people shouldn't follow amasiko, should pray about it. That's what you say. Let's say we're praying for abantu who are LGBT. Like you pray on. Let's say I'm praying. Let's say Mtu is doing something. I'll pray on his behalf. Not good thing is a good. And I'm like, hey,
yes.
Is it the same thing? Let's say Mtu is doing something, but not LGBT, but like traditional vibes and the I don't come to you and be like, hey, bonum doing dumbeni somewhere.
Okay. Okay, guys. My point, my standpoint in the zamasiko ne is that. God. Don't kill me.
Yeah.
I believe in Jesus Christ only. Jesus Christ, God, Holy Spirit only.
Yeah.
Ne? My thoughts on amasiko is that I feel like there are certain things that were demonized for no reason.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Okay.
Right? There are certain things that I think are so beautiful from our culture as black people.
Yeah.
But we do not embrace it because, okay, siyazi ukuthi kakhulu most people that are Christians are white people, so we tend to think that things that they do are more valuable. Or like, for example, I heard this other girl and I was like, girl, what do you mean? Utigimi, at her church you have to have a white wedding for them to consider you married. I'm like, but I could have just a traditional wedding, that's all, and I'm married, I understand. But no, we don't consider that. And that's a black-led church. Okay? It's not a white-led church. So that is where my problem was. What do you mean?
Yeah.
So I think, in terms of amasiko, yes, there are certain things that people are doing that are worship. My problem is when people start worshipping and seeking guidance from things that cannot guide them, right? But practicing it's a 21st that we do, that white people do for their kids, right? I feel like that's a beautiful thing that should be celebrated. But obviously you should, as a Christian, you should do it under the lead of the Holy Spirit.
I think in general, when white people came with Christianity, we failed to distinguish from our own practices what was religion and what was tradition.
Yes.
And we just took everything that was black as if it's just demonic.
Yes.
There's tradition and then there's religion within the black traditional community. There are things from what we call amasiko that are not really religion, but they're tradition, like how you get married, that's not religion, but there are some things that from our cultures are religious.
Like once you start seeking guidance or worshipping something or sacrificing something for someone, that for me is that's where I'm like,
as a general rule, I just say when you start lifting something up above God, signaling.
So,
where do you think
at the beginning, when the Christianity was introduced, the very beginning, that's where the problem was. Findela Christianity for ourselves without them imposing.
So we took something someone was like, this is what you do, this is what you do.
And
the rest
even with their version of Christianity, we were not able to from what the white people is saying. This is religion, this is their tradition.
Yes.
We were not able to distinguish.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's something that we are struggling through.
Yeah, we still are.
It's gonna take some time because that's how culture moves.
And also, guys, like culture is so beautiful.
It is.
Like Maupeg isn't that people are doing. It's so beautiful. So inkinga icala lapho ukuthi masesi phakamisa omunye umuntu.
Yeah. When you start substituting God,
yes,
umsebenzi kaNkulunkulu usebenza something else.
Yeah, that's a problem. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Women's Month.
Yeah.
Yes.
Women's Month. I asked this question to everyone in Women's Month.
I know it's this is the first time, dog. Like, okay, fine.
No, he asked everyone, were you with him when he was with everyone, Vuyo?
Yeah, okay. Question number 1.
Yeah.
What can we do namhlanje for girls that's gonna empower them or help them later as women?
We can start by telling girls that boys are not the prize, okay? Boys are not everything.
Before boys.
No, honestly, like, boys are not your heaven and earth. Boys are not everything. A lot of women in belows are
Think about it, ne? Think about it. Symposium Podcast.
Created by boys.
Think about what Nyadala.
No. I'm a girls.
Yeah, we know what you mean.
Boys are not honestly at all. The boy that you're dating now, like for example, if you're a girl in high school, trust me, the boy that you're dating now, chances are you're not going to get married to him. There's a very small population of people that are married to people they dated in high school. So don't sacrifice yourself for a boy.
Acting like a wife.
Yes, right? Don't sacrifice yourself as a young woman for a boy. Don't sacrifice your the horror this time I see on Twitter. This girl is posting, she's a victim, and suddenly I was like, Chocho. Okay. What happened was this girl, I think she's probably in her late, maybe 27.
Oh, okay.
Right. So she's grown. She's not like she's a
woman.
She's a woman, a grown woman, right? She's like, she posts conversations between her and her ex baby daddy. Okay. So she got a job opportunity. I think they stay in KZN.
Okay.
She got a job opportunity in Joburg.
Okay.
Boy, what if you go there? What did girl do? What's okay? They broke up maybe a month later. He got a job in Joburg. He tells her, hey, I got a job, blah, blah, blah. Congratulations. And then, but when you stopped me from taking my job in
Joburg.
That's okay, yeah, it doesn't matter now, we're not together. Ooh. So you get it. Ooh. It will not matter. Please, guys, prioritize yourself. Guys, I think you can, maybe if you're wrong, but one thing that I've realized, I have brothers, I have a lot of male friends, and I grew up around a lot of males and people.
Yeah.
So one thing I know, men really prioritize themselves. You guys prioritize your dreams. Chase after my dreams. No, you're not going there. So something that's a big opportunity for you.
No.
Exactly. No. So now no.
Think about the future generations.
Please, guys, like honestly, you must honestly prioritize your dreams.
Yeah, definitely.
Do not set them back for a relationship. I can call on marriage because I'm not married, so I can't tell married women what to do. But young single women who are single as in not married. Because if you are in a relationship, you are single still.
By law. According to Home Affairs.
By law and according to God, you are not. Yes. So if you're single, just prioritize yourself. So that's what I think. The way I think we are moving towards the right direction. Because sikula, everything that we do, sikula ukutsiba makhosikazi. Right? Ukokwami begathi God bless his soul. Begathi masivukele ithi nabo thobi lathi niyobabafazi abanjani? What woman you know? I'm 10.
Must start thinking about
exactly. I understand. So sikula sifakwa le ngqondo leyo ukuthi everything that we do we must be worthy of being chosen by a man.
But to her defense, we are also taught like that. I think in general, I'm not saying you are not right.
Yes,
I think it was more Guinea than it was to us, but I feel like older generations were more family centered.
That I get some. That is why I will never put blame Guyuguti in. No, that I do. But me now, when I become a parent, I'm not going to do that
because
to my daughter.
Culture is no longer doing
exactly. That. So I think Emagit guys, even besides lezo, we are just raised Uguti siba bantu abacabanga Uguti. Even when you consider the type of job you want to have, you must consider if I have kids, I must be able to do the
same. Whatever that comes.
Like I must be able to. Kumele kube umsebenzi ozongivumela ukuthi ngikwazi ukukhulisa abantwana bami, not a job that allows me to travel a lot. For example, so
question, same question, but then guys in reverse now.
What can
we do for guys that's gonna benefit
them in the future?
In the future,
they know nothing. Your friends know nothing. Yo, I think young boys listen to each other so much and they are all stupid, but they don't realize it. We are like 16, 17, 18, but they listen to each other. So I feel like
as you're saying these scenarios play in my mind of a 16-year-old me.
Exactly.
And all the advice I got.
Exactly. And we start a little advice with so stop listening. Stop listening to your friends. Stop listening to your friends. And women are not objects. Women are not objects. They are human beings. The same way that you see your male friend is the same way you should see your female friend. Right? It's not... a woman is not an object. A woman is not something that you should rule over. Go to school also now and prioritize your dreams. Because no girl is going to date a broke nigga, okay? No.
These villages.
I sense really so man.
He told me.
I think ngizoba uloyo mama loyo ngiyazi maskula bengidineke endlini mabathi abangani bengikwada ngisabangani bayenzeni but now I think about it, I'm like
friends.
I'm going to be that parent definitely. I'm going to say, like I was telling my colleague, she has a 16-year-old daughter. Utumtanake wanted to go to a party.
Imagine you're not 16.
Yo, exactly.
Ufuna ukuzibona
so
sasa kuyokhulunywa ngaye esigele.
Because she didn't come, her mom didn't allow her. And umama right angamalawi. Uyaphi ephathini okuzoba kunabafana base university. Hayibo.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right.
But anyway, man, thank you for bracing us, eh?
So sicedile. Guys, uzane question.
We are 55 minutes in.
Oh my goodness, that's long.
55 minutes in.
That is long.
Sicedile data kahle.
Yo,
as listeners, I'm talking.
I apologize.
No, it's fine, man. But thank you very much. I know the conversation is interesting, eh?
Yes.
But anyway, let's see vakashele
Ian.
Ngizokutshela. She has to come through, obviously.
Yeah, no, she's still gonna come back.
Yeah.
Yo, guys, no, I feel like next time you must come to me. Mina, I can't be yo.
You can't be where?
Gugute lana yo. Hey, gugute.
You can't be
telling. Saving grace was that.
You can't be telling people that. We still have guests that don't come.
We discourage my guests.
No guests.
This is a central place.
Wait. Yeah. They don't know this place. Generally wouldn't be far. But right now, in my current status of life, it is far. Unless I get a car, then it's gonna be.
We pray car upon you.
Yes, so, come. Lay your hands.
I receive.
Lay your hands on me.
School podcast. This is not an altar call. School podcast. Can't have
podcast. I receive.
Go deep, Papa.
Hey, but yeah, man, thank you very much for gracing us with your presence, and also
like,
subscribe, comment, and go also check out her channel.
Go to my channel.
Go check
it. immediately.
Check a channel first.
Go to my channel.
No, but like you can check the channel first because
because they go to watch it, but also bazo izwa lento ekugcineni anyway, so it's fine. So yeah, go to my channel, guys,
and subscribe,
comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I drop a video. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Do that to us.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but
do the same. Don't forget to like their video, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell.
And if you're an ads, whatever, there's an email address there.
If you want to advertise things,
or like a brand manager, they are open for all brand partnerships. All of them. Bring
the money. Bring the money.
Bring the money. We want the money.
You need new mics.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
You need lighting. Bring the money.
Yeah. In fact, while it's when you promised me a song for my channel in 2019.
Marasgo episode.
Okay, it's fine.
So, okay. End this thing.
Letting you guys know Mr. Empty
end
promises.
This thing, dog. Hey.
I value.
Thank you guys for watching.
Ciao, guys.
Thanks for watching.